The moment you wake up and turn off the alarm clock, you have already entered the wonder of water. Your clock and the light you just flipped on are gifts of the river. A thundering current of water has been transformed into a current of electricity that provides power for all the necessities of our comfortable lives. And we are comfortable. With 600 large dams, Canada generates more hydroelectric power per capita than any other country in the world. Where it is not possible to generate hydroelectricity, water is heated to create steam that turns turbines to create power. Wherever you get your electricity, water likely played a role in generating it. You find your way into the bathroom. With the push of a lever, water takes away the wastes generated in your body as a result of the millions of biochemical processes that kept you alive while you slept. These processes are possible because of water stored in and between your cells. Now you're awake, and it's time to enjoy a hot shower. As you stand under the refreshing cascade, you don't think about Environment Canada statistics that indicate that unless you use a low-flow showerhead, it can take between 150 and 230 liters of water to have a 10-minute shower. Clean and refreshed, you set about picking out your clothes for the day. You don't think about the fact that regardless of the fibers out of which your clothes might be made, at least 100 times their weight in water will have gone into their manufacture. It's interesting to note that while clothing labels seldom explain the role water has played in making the fabrics, most clothing is clearly marked with instructions on how to wash it. Over their life, as much water goes into the cleaning of your favorite clothes as went into making them. According to Environment Canada, it takes on average between 130 and 270 liters of water to wash a single load of laundry. Dressed and good to go, you make your way to the kitchen. Lost in your plans for the day, you turn on the kitchen tap. You don't think about where this water comes from. It's just there. You fill a jug with water and add a can of concentrated orange juice. The nutritious tang of the orange is owed to the remarkable solvent qualities of water. Water holds the sweetness of the world in suspension, ready for us to taste. But it does so at a cost. It can take 900 liters of water to produce a single liter of orange juice. Your stomach growls for something to eat, and you decide on a big bowl of your favorite breakfast cereal. From the farmer's field to the processing plant and into your breakfast bowl, you never think about the water it takes to grow your food. But in the end, it is water that makes agriculture possible. To grow and process a box of oat cereal, it takes the equivalent of 100 boxes of water. On average, growing food for one person for 1 year takes about 1,100 cubic meters of water. How much water is that? If you fill up a regular-sized bathtub 2,500 times, that is how much water it takes to grow food for one person for 1 year. Stepping out into the clean morning air, you survey your world through a lens of air and water. You're pleased because your ride is right on time. As you climb into the car, you don't give a second's thought to the vast quantities of water that were used in making this automobile. There's not a single step in the manufacturing process of this vehicle that did not at some stage require water. It takes 90 liters of water to create 1 kilogram of steel, and steel is only one component in the production of a car. It takes 50 tons of water to create 1 ton of automobile. Driving down your street, you wave to your neighbor who is out watering the lawn. Water is what keeps the lawn green and the flowers blooming. You can be sure he's not thinking about the 19 liters of water per minute it takes on average for outdoor watering with a small sprinkler. With the gas gauge on empty, your ride pulls into a service station. Water is required to recover and process oil that is pushed up from deep beneath the Earth's surface. It can take 10 liters of water to refine 1 liter of gasoline. You pump 50 liters of gasoline into your car. What you don't pump into it is the 500 liters of water that went into making it. Thirsty for something cold to drink, you buy a bottle of water. Even though you could fill a liter-sized bottle with clean, fresh water from your kitchen sink 20 times for just 1 penny, you assume that bottled water is better. That bottle of water often costs more per liter than the gasoline that was just pumped into the tank. At last, you arrive at school. It doesn't occur to you that every sheet of paper, stick of furniture, pen, pencil, poster, and decoration in your school required water to manufacture. Not just a little water either, but lots of it. It takes 300 liters of water to create just 1 kilogram of paper. Think about how much water you have used so far today, and your day has just started. Depending upon where and how you live and what you eat, it can take between 2.25 million to 4.5 million liters of water per year per person to sustain the way of life we enjoy today. Multiply our personal daily reliance on water by Canada's 30 million people, and you will have some idea of our reliance on water as a nation and our impact on water as a resource. Now multiply our personal water use by the 6 billion inhabitants of planet Earth, and you quickly discover how a water crisis could be created on this planet. Canada is wealthy because it has water. When you take the time to think about it, you quickly realize that your way of life is completely, utterly, and absolutely dependent on water. Add it all up, and it's easy to see why every drop counts.